morning, good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
Happy whatever day it is.
Monday.
No, is it Monday?
Yeah.
I'm thinking Friday. I guess I was wrong. Good morning, everyone.
I'm hoping it's Monday anyway.
Well, I'm just really not sure anymore.
Yeah. They're kind of all flowing together, aren't
they? They really are. Yeah.
Yeah.
So help us share this out when you find us.
Absolutely.
We're on Enlightened World Network. We're on EWN, Enlightened Living. And I think we're on, whoops, and you just told me to do that, and I thought I did. Yeah, my brain is not working today.
We needed an IV for Teri this morning.
Yes,
good morning,
please.
Wendy.
Wendy's here. Gabby.
All the way from the
Hi,
UK.
darling.
Gabby.
And
Luann, Catherine, and Jean
Lorio.
Wow.
Hi,
everybody, you guys are on top of it.
Okay, so let's share it.
Yeah,
share. There's a little share button, see, right at the bottom of the screen. And you just hit share.
Sharing is caring.
Yeah, that coffee's getting ready to kick in, guys.
Yeah,
I can tell. Hi, Diane. Hi, Caleb.
Hi, Caleb. Oh, my gosh. Oh,
Caleb's on Periscope.
I have to tell you, that photo you took of
I don't
Diana,
think it's the same Caleb.
Oh, different
I'm sorry.
Caleb. Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
Never mind. But good morning, Caleb.
Yeah, Caleb. We're not smoking weed. We're drinking coffee this morning.
Yeah. Sherry Gatewood is with us this morning, and Sharon Boyle. My gosh, everybody's up and at 'em early this morning.
Gabby,
wow.
You don't have to apologize, honey. It's perfectly okay. She fell asleep before prayer time. It's not a problem.
Gabby, where's Gabby at? She's somewhere. It's nighttime for her, I think, isn't it?
So. And Julie's asking if it's raining. No, it's foggy. Lots and lots of fog behind us.
And moisture. See that? All of that is humidity, moisture, condensation coming down. Yeah, it's really wet outside. Just
good
not
morning,
raining.
Catherine. I know Michael's probably there with you. And Mike V on Periscope. Good morning to you as well.
Yeah.
Oh goodness. And I'm lacking here. Okay. I'm not sharing yet. So let me do that.
And Gabby's in Australia. Thank you, Gabby. And
we knew you were far away in physicality, but not in spirituality.
And Gabby and Sharon Bowl goes, "What's up?"
Sharon, too early for that. Wait a minute. Let me have another cup of coffee first.
And good morning, Sherry Seymour. Oh my gosh, everybody's up
Sherry.
this morning. This is awesome. And Luann says it's snow and rain all happening here all at the same time. You know, when I was in the Midwest, that was one of the things I didn't care for as much. I love the snow. I love the rain. But it's that kind of sleety mixture where when you're driving on the interstate, not my favorite thing in the world to do. It kind of would leave me white-knuckled a bit, so.
Oh, my gosh, and Annette from Australia's here. I'm pretty sure she's in Australia.
Good morning, Annette. How nice to see you.
Robin Fitzpatrick Evans from Maryland. Good morning to you.
And our lovely Carol Allen is with us.
Oh,
and yes, Michael says hello to everyone. He is there with Catherine. And I hope you're all settled into your new house, Catherine.
And Sharon has had wild winds. Well, you're in the right place. Since yesterday, or as we say in Scotland, blowing a hoolie.
Oh, I love that. Oh my, we have been blowing a hoolie a lot around
yes,
here
we
lately.
have.
Yes.
Absolutely. Oh my gosh, I'm loving this mood this morning. And yeah, I guess it is Monday, so it's a good mood for Monday morning.
Yeah, it is. Absolutely.
It may not be too early for you, Sharon, but I'm working on one cup of coffee so far. Yeah. So yeah, I was a little groggy when I woke up. I don't know where I was last night, and I still have to get that thing going for you all for astral travel. I really want to do that because I know I was traveling last night. Oh my goodness.
Gabby has a message for you.
Did you see my beautiful macrame? Oh, I did. Yes. It's bigger than I am. Yeah, this is Jeryl Ann's, and it is so warm. And there's like a cold breeze blowing out through the window behind me. So, yes, I did see that, and it was absolutely beautiful, Gabby. Y'all are awesome. Thank you for coming in this morning, and keep sharing, keep bringing people in. We love people.
I know. I was so tired, and now I'm just like, ooh, let's go. I'm ready. It's like,
yeah,
you guys lift my spirits so much. I love it. I love it, love it.
Yeah, I had a little groggy start, but I'm here now. And Catherine Kovac says she was really tired yesterday.
Yeah, it was a great day. Did everybody have a wonderful day yesterday? It was really, we did. We had at least food wise, we had an amazing day yesterday.
Yes.
My brother is a foodie. And here's the thing. Hi, Sally De La Rosa. The beauty of living out in the middle of nowhere is that there's not a lot to do. If you don't golf, I don't. We go out on the boat occasionally, but not much. So there's not a whole lot to do. So food is very big. And my brother, my older brother, he is the most amazing guy with food. I'm a good cook, but he's the best in the family. So for Mother's Day yesterday, he fixed us this beef tenderloin steaks that he cut himself and lobster tail. And we had Brussels sprouts with bacon, and I made all these desserts and salad. It was the most amazing meal I have had in so long. I am so blessed to have a big brother like him because he loves to cook. He's passionate.
I don't think there's a restaurant around that could serve what he served us yesterday.
Yeah, it was amazing.
And with love. You know, it's like you never know what kind of mood the cooks are in when you go to a restaurant or what the energy is going into your food. But it was like we were all just really in a good mood yesterday. Yeah. We were all sharing with each other and socializing, and it felt good, and the food was delicious.
Yeah, it was so a grateful. Really pretty day. And we had another friend who she's just been recently widowed, and her children are in Connecticut. So she was all by herself, and she came over. So it was just the 8 of us, and it was just so lovely and just pleasant and peaceful and laid back, and it was a really nice day. And we came back and just like laid around like beached whales. So nice.
And Sharon played in her garden yesterday. Yay! And she's really proud of what she did. Why do we look fuzzy? Do we look fuzzy? Yeah, we do. As I'm looking at it on there.
Well,
all right. Let's see if we can reset. Nope, we're still looking fuzzy. Don't know what that's all about.
And Sally, and I'm sure Tony is with you, and Rick and Josie. Good morning. Let's see who else.
Diane Deagle. She had a great day yesterday, but she's so tired. Yeah, I can relate to that. After Robert went off last night off of the air, I was like, okay, I think I just need to go to bed now. And that was Robert Painley's last show last night of his 10 days. But he made an announcement, and he is going to do a weekly show for those of you who are interested. It's going to be on Tuesday evenings at 7 o'clock. Eastern time, which, Wendy, I know that's still late for you, but not as late as what it was. Yeah. It'll be midnight, I think, in the UK. But he's going to have Dr. Ruth Anderson on to talk about her hotel ghost experiences. And then we're planning on having myself and 2 of my sisters on. You guys get to meet some of my family. I'm so excited. I was still twisting one sister's arm because she's camera shy. And I thought she might pop in here, but probably not this morning. She stayed up and watched Robert last night.
And good morning, Diana Beiersdorfer. And Diane Deagle said she had a great day yesterday, but was so tired that she went to bed at 5 p.m. That's really cool. And I don't see Michelle Buss. Do you see Michelle Buss? Wendy asked if she was on. She was having trouble getting on. I don't see her, Wendy.
No, and Diane says there's a bit of a soft aura around you both. Yeah, and I moved the camera and everything, but it's still there. I think it's just our spirit guides.
Yeah, probably. There's usually a full house here all the time. Lots and
Absolutely.
lots.
And I see that we have 22 people total on, and that's a master number. So, yeah, the angels just confirmed that.
Yeah. Yeah. We already had our morning confab, so.
Robert Dosa, where have you been? He says, long time no see. Well, yeah, we've been here.
I know.
Did you have a busy weekend, Robert? It's good to see you back.
Sally says it's the light coming from behind you. Beautiful and bright. Yes, I like that.
Angelic energy. Yes, Diane, I really believe that it is. And Diane, thank you so much for taking the God that failed because it's gone.
Yeah.
Seriously, it was in my head when I would wake up until I go to bed. And I'm like, somebody please claim this song because the message is for someone. And, there was parts of it that I could relate to. But I just felt like there was somebody to speak that, and it was for you. So thank you, darling, because it's gone. I love that.
And Jean Lorio, she said, Sharon, I spent the day in the garden yesterday also. We had our dinner picnic style. It was a wonderful day. I love those things. Oh, and you should see, I hope, Diana, will you post that picture that Caleb took of you in the group? It is the most stunning picture. Her nephew, Caleb, he caught her with a rainbow. And it is just breathtaking, this photo. So I would love for you to share it with everyone if you would. Mm-hmm. And you may have already. I just haven't caught up with the group yet this morning.
Good morning, Scarlett Peterson. How are you today?
Good morning, Scarlett.
And Sharon Boyle says she spends as much time as possible out in the garden. It's her sanctuary and therapy. Sorry, the words were off the page. Sanctuary and therapy. And that's what nature is. It really is therapy for us and really does help ground us and lift us. Yeah, it does look like an aura, doesn't it, Wendy, around Diane? It's so cool.
Yeah.
I love how we can capture spirit sometimes with just a camera. It doesn't have to be any special lens. Mm-hmm. I know I've caught orbs on camera. I used to do sound healing on Tuesday evenings, and the lady that ran it has a video of me playing a singing bowl, and there's orbs that just keep flying by. They were really fast, and they just kept flying around me. It was so cool to see that, and I captured a whole room full of them on my camera there. So, yeah, we can. You never know when you take that picture, and I've seen a lot. I think there's a Facebook group even of people that have captured spirit in different places and captured like fairies and just interesting things. As you take the picture, there's something else going on in that picture. So you can capture other dimensions even. Oh, Diane just posted the photo. Thank you.
Good. Yeah, it's just beautiful, everybody. Please check it out. Her nephew is such a gifted photographer anyway. He is an artist. He's just amazing, this young man. What a beautiful soul he has.
Sharon, you're such a nut.
You are so crazy.
Wendy says, I hear a video. You can hear my husband doing a Buddhist church with so many orbs.
Maybe a chant.
Maybe a Buddhist
chant. I bet it
chant.
auto-corrected her, yeah.
And Gabby says, I was taking photos of the full moon the other night, and there was a huge blue orb that was hanging around.
Oh, how
nice. I
nice.
saw a picture, I can't remember if it was from NASA or where it was from, of the full moon, and there was an object that was so close to the moon. They were trying to figure out if that was an asteroid that was getting ready to go into the moon, or if it was maybe a UFO or what it was. But it was very, very clear in the picture that there was something, and it was sizable enough for them to capture it on the photos. So you never know what you're going to catch, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes I just feel like we should have a webcam pointing out to the forest, because I know there would be lots of things to capture over there. Yeah, Wendy, we thought that word was chant and not church.
And Caleb, Diana says, Caleb has the perfect eye for catching light energy. He does. He is, there are those artists out there, whether they're painters or photographers or whatever, that just seem to see something that no one else sees. And Caleb is one of those artists. He's just amazing. And good morning, Lily Ann. It's so nice to see you coming all the way from Norway to be with us.
And Robin says, I have a picture of my daughter's wedding and lots of orbs. My daughter says lots of families showed up. Yeah, I believe they did. Yeah, and we seem to be fading. This aura, whatever it is around us, it's around me. Now you're clear. Look at that.
Yeah, I'm clear.
You're clear and I'm fuzzy.
Yeah. Now, it doesn't look so different. It looks a little different on mine. If you look at my laptop, it looks different. But, yeah, you've still got a bit around you.
I've got the energy.
Yeah.
Holding on, and that's okay. And there's Michelle Buss. She says, gotcha.
All right. Good morning, Michelle.
Hi, Michelle. And Lily, I'm glad you did pop in to see us. And hope you're doing good, honey. I hope you're having a good day. Speaking of doing good, we've been lifting up my friend Sean Perry's sister, who is in intensive care and on life support. They had to take her off her medication that was keeping her heart going while they could do some surgery on her. And he posted this morning that she's still alive. He's celebrating the fact that she is still even with us. So let's continue to lift up Sean Perry's sister when we do our prayer request today.
Lillian asked if anyone knows what it means when a wagtail shows up and follows you around in your garden.
I don't even know what a wagtail is. Sorry, honey. Can you explain what that is?
Yeah.
Is it a butterfly? I think there's butterflies with names kind of like that. But anyway, just share with us, Lily, what that means, what it was that was following you, and we will feel into that energy. And speaking of feeling into energy, tonight at 8 o'clock, I will be on Angel Heart Radio. Anea Joy Holili is the founder of Angel Heart Radio. She's in Australia, and she and I are going to bring through messages from the angels. So join us tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Sorry, Wendy, I know that's still late for you, honey. It's like 1 o'clock for you. It's a bird, a yellow wagtail.
And Gabby has one that follows her around the garden, too.
Willy Wagtail, Gabby says. Yeah, that is interesting. I'll have to check into that bird and see a picture of it and see what comes through for it. Very interesting. It's white and black, and not what the rest of that is.
Black, on its
white
tail
and black,
tips.
and its tail.
I would say tips.
Tips.
I mean, the tips. So it's
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Wendy's going to be up. Okay. Yeah, I love Angel Heart Radio. They really are doing a great job at having diversity, having different people to come in and do programming there. Deb Goldberg does one. Anea and Carolyn Cross do some shows together. Marsha Martin, some of these people that come on Enlightened World and do meditations and shows for us.
Gabby says they're very cheeky.
Very cheeky. Okay. That's interesting.
Well, that must mean something.
Yeah.
Maybe you need to be getting a little more cheeky, Aunt Lily.
Maybe. So did you all do the meditation with us yesterday in the elevator at Come to the Temple? I thought that was so interesting. And Deb Goldberg wrote that meditation. She wrote it under the guidance of Jesus and John the Baptist, her spirit guides. And I thought it was pretty amazing, the whole thing. It was very emotional if you really followed into it and went to that deep dive and really let yourself go into that meditation. So I hope some of you caught that, or maybe you can catch the replay. It's called Come to the Temple, and it's on Enlightened World Network.
And Michelle, for the second time, has asked, who is who? Michelle, I'm sorry, but I lost the thread of whatever the conversation was you were following. So if you could be a little, I don't know exactly. I'd love to answer, but I don't know exactly what you're asking. So.
And Lily was with the meditation yesterday, and she said it was so beautiful.
Yeah.
Scarlett said it was very emotional, especially afterwards. Yeah, it was. I, for some reason, every year is different for me for Mother's Day, but yesterday was an emotional day, and we were sharing last night, and I'm thinking, why was yesterday so hard? Because, I pretty much accepted and allowed that I don't have my daughter in my life. But I thought, okay, why was this one so hard for me this year? And then she was petting Angel, and it hit me that I lost both of my cats last year. And I just said to her, because I'm all alone this year. I'm not here, so I'm not alone, but I'm alone as far as having responsible people or fur babies that I have in my life, and the love that comes from them. Fur babies are unconditional love. And when you have that in your life, then, and you don't anymore, there is a deficit. There's something that's really palpably missing from your life. And you've experienced this. You've lost animals, especially Sissy.
Yeah,
Sissy was very hard for
tough.
you.
That was a tough one.
And I knew Sissy. I got to be with her while she was still in her physical body. And she was such a healing dog.
Oh, she was amazing. I couldn't have anybody on my table or work on anyone without her being in the room. I mean, she could be anywhere on the property and somebody could come in and she wouldn't see it. And, so, yeah. And Michelle was asking who we were. Wendy did respond, but I'm Jeryl Ann Peterson Heatherdale, or Reverend Jeryl Ann, and this is Teri Angel. And Teri does our meditations and prayer times at the end about the last 15 minutes of the show every single day. So we're really happy to have you here with us. Yeah. And this is just we're not a religious group. We're a very highly spiritual group. And we believe all paths lead to God, creator, source, whatever that is for you. And we just have this coffee hour to share the beauty of the river, which you usually can see behind us, and to lift everybody's vibration up during this time. So we're really happy to have you.
Thank you for asking, Michelle.
Yes, exactly.
And Sherry Layton Gatewood said, going back to the meditation yesterday, she said it was like a tag team meditation, and it was. It was. We all took part in bringing that meditation forward, but I felt like it flowed so well as we went to different floors on the elevator and what we experienced with that. So thank you all for tuning in yesterday. And the weirdest thing happened in the silent meditation. First of all, technology, I couldn't even get on, but the meditation itself, as it was playing on Facebook, cut off twice. So there were 3 different parts of the silent meditation. It's like a really weird day. And going back to Lily Ann and her wagtail, she felt it has a message for her. Yeah, I'm sure it does, Lily. Yeah. And if you want to send me a picture of the bird, if you have one, or I'll look up wagtails, and I'll see if I can tune into what that message is for you.
And Wendy asked, did y'all see the cloud photo she posted in the group, Stairway to Heaven?
I haven't yet.
It's amazing. It literally looks like a stairway up in the clouds going up to heaven. It's a beautiful photo. Thank you for posting it, Wendy. Yeah. It's really pretty.
And Michelle says, I am a Reiki practitioner, color therapist, and crystal healer. Wonderful. Oh, Michelle, you need to get to know Robert Dosa. He also is a crystal healer. Yes. And we are also Reiki practitioners, getting ready in a couple of months to be master angelic Reiki healers. So we're excited about that.
And Diane Deagle said she woke up this morning in a deep, dark mood, unlike anything, sat and cried for about an hour or so. As soon as I finished, my spirits lifted. God blessed me with tears to cleanse me. And I am so grateful for tears and pray others see them as a relief. Thank you for your love.
They are. Yeah.
It is, oftentimes in the spiritual community, we think that we should be in this 5D or above our emotional bodies, and we're not. It's, we came here to experience emotions. That's the whole point of being here. Now, are we ascending? Yes. Are we moving beyond that to a certain degree, or maybe our perception of it is different, just like yours? You allowed it, you acknowledged it, you allowed it, you released it, you let it flow out, and you felt better afterwards. It's not about resisting the emotion. It's about experiencing it. And that's why we're here. So, that's such a good thing. And I'm so glad you brought that up, Diane. I really am. That's really powerful.
Yeah. When somebody gets emotional and tears come up, I say, never be ashamed of those. Never apologize for being emotional. Because that is, as humans, that is how we release those things that are inside of us.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that you did.
Very powerful.
Yeah. And good morning, Mary Ann Malone, Cindy.
Good morning.
And she said she read my blog yesterday. Yeah, I put that out there. I thought it was important because as a mother of an estranged child, it's sometimes very difficult when other people are celebrating something and you're like, I can't join in that joy. Because it's just, the joy is just not there. I can be joyful for other people, but there's just an aura and energy when either you've lost a child through death or through separation, through something that happened. So I felt it was important that people needed to hear that message, that there's a lot of people like me that are separated from their child or their children. And I actually belong to a couple of Facebook groups. Mothers of estranged children, or actually parents, I think. Some fathers are in there too. But yeah, it's important to recognize everyone, and we don't always know what's going on with them when we just all of a sudden say, Happy Mother's Day. And I used to go through a really rough time with that. Now it's just like, okay, I'll just take it myself and not, respond so viscerally. But yesterday it really did hit me. Yeah, and you're so welcome for the message. Is there a message a fox brings? One came in the yard several times this weekend and stood by the deck, Carol Allen says.
You know what I do, Carol? A lot of times, like if I see something or I have a dream, I go on and Google and I'll put spiritual meaning of fox or metaphysical meaning of fox. And there's some really good sites that really talk about what, when you see different animals. I know that yesterday Diana posted video of a mama bear and her cub in the woods when they went on a walk yesterday. So when these animals come into our lives, there are no coincidences. Wouldn't you agree with that, Teri?
Absolutely no accidents or coincidences.
Yeah.
Everything has meaning. Because, and it's hard to grasp the concept that we are creating what we're seeing. So if you're creating an animal, there's a part of you inside that has something coming up. If you're creating a situation where, let's say there's some discord with you and someone else, there's something inside of you that's calling out to be brought up and to be healed. So I know it's like out there, but I love the out there stuff.
Yeah.
When we think about this and when we think about, okay, I can see it. I can see this outside world. I can see Jeryl Ann. I can see all this stuff. But we are creating that inside of us. We're creating that experience. We came here as humans to have different experiences. So we create what's in our reality as we see it here in the 3D. And wow, I mean, that's a deep discussion, and it's too early and not enough coffee to get into a really deep discussion. But if you're seeing, the point is, if you're seeing these things in your life, ask that question. Ask, what inside of me is coming up? And I saw somebody reply that the wagtail is all about being joyful. And you asked Lily Ann, were you sad or were you down? So yeah, when something happens and you know kind of what that person or that animal is all about, just go inside, do some reflection, sit in meditation and say, is there something in me that I'm not looking at? Is there something that's been brought to my attention to really delve into and discover what my message is? Yeah.
I want to say good morning to Carol Pendleton, if you're still
Hi,
with us.
Carol.
She lives about 8 miles north of us up on the river. She's right on the river as well. And Gabby Forrester says, the fox compels you to turn up your own senses, gather the information you need, and act swiftly on your decision. Mm-hmm. So there's one insight. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And Christina Rose just says hi.
Good morning, Christina.
Good morning.
And Angie Taylor is with us from Australia.
Angie, darling. Hi. Welcome. Welcome. And Robert Dosa says, so true. We are creators. Yeah. And Catherine says, I am a manifester.
Yes,
we all are.
Yes.
You know what? We all are. And we manifest with our words, with our thoughts, and the energy that we put out there. So it's that old saying, be careful what you ask for, because if you're thinking in your head, I really would like to have that, you're putting that energy out to the universe.
Now, this is interesting. Diana said, and remember I just said she posted a video of the mama bear and her cubs. She said, and I had just told my kids that I was a total mama bear and was protecting them as they hiked with me. Isn't that, I just love that. And then here comes the bear and the cub.
Mama bear and 2 cubs on Mother's Day.
That is so cool.
Hi, Angie. So glad you're with us this morning, honey.
Okay.
Sally De La Rosa is your mom.
Time. Oh, wonderful.
How cool is that? Well, welcome to the family.
Christina.
And Christina, I hope you've joined our group. We are the Angelic River family. And you can find us on Facebook. And thank you for being here. I love that. Because I saw your comment, hi, Mom. And I'm thinking, okay.
I missed that. I love it. I absolutely love it. And also,
beautiful.
Wendy says, join Diane Allison Beiersdorfer, we call her Diana now, has a live Come to the Playground. She loves her meditations. And, this is the beauty of Enlightened World Network. They are providing us with all of this programming to really allow our souls to sing and just for us to expand and to grow. Teri does the meditation here. She starts off the day with this beautiful morning meditation. In fact, it's getting close to the time where your prayer requests, please put those in. And she lets Spirit guide her as to what direction the meditation takes. And then we lift up the prayer requests, or she does it verbally. I sit and just enjoy.
We all lift it up.
Yes. Yeah. And then we have Mira. She's on at 9 and she does a short, just what's going on in the world.
She does a core connection.
Yeah.
It's a program that she developed, and she's very interesting. She talks about real stuff in the world. So, but it's only for a few minutes. It's like a 15-minute program. So you can come in and get that, take all that in. I know, Diane, I've seen you come into the audience there. And then go in with Diane. Yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful network. We have so much going on there. We do a meditation every day. Every day there's a live meditation for about half an hour. Yeah, and then, like I said, tonight I will be on Angel Heart Radio, which is another beautiful network. Yeah. And Sally found you, Christina.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so Absolutely. It is prayer request time. So you can start typing in. We take your prayer requests, and then in about 15 minutes, we'll start to lift those up and see what direction the angels will take us in today. And I see a boat coming very slowly behind us. I'm surprised that somebody will not be mentioned is asleep and not barking at them. Oh, Scarlett, I'm so glad you found this group too, honey. I'm glad we found you and drew you to us. And Christina, you're the one that Sally asked for prayers for I just recently found out I'm going to be a grandma. I pray for my daughter and grandbaby to stay healthy and that my daughter finds the strength to get through this. Absolutely. We've been praying for her every day.
Yes.
So I'm so glad you're here to lend your energy to those prayers today.
And Scarlett had mentioned earlier, and I wanted to bring this out, about the daily meditations and how much they have changed her, helped her. Yeah. So thank you for that. I know Teri is, it's good to have confirmation when people put themselves out there. It's really nice to know that it has an impact. And one of the wonderful things that we have happen also here is that we've been doing this for about a month and a half at least. And we've had such beautiful stories come back about the power of the collective prayers that we offer up every day. And it's not just Teri, it's not just me, it's not just us. It is all of us. The power of intention and asking for the highest good to be served. And that highest good can be just so beautiful.
Yeah, it sure can. We've had a lot of people that have shared. And, Wendy, we haven't talked about Daisy Wallace in a while, so I'm not sure how she's doing. If you want to keep her in our prayers, we would love to know how she's doing, as we are interested in all the people that we lift up.
Oh my gosh, do you want to read that one from Sherry Gatewood?
Thanks for lifting my sister,
Sorry, guys.
Sister and brother-in-law up yesterday when he was in ICU. He is already home. That's what we're talking about. Yep. The power of prayer. And so speaking of that, when we pray, we're not a religion, we're not a sect or a cult or anything like that. I always say our religion is love, because that's what we come from, is that place of pure love. And I do use the word God because that's what I call the Creator. You might call it something different, and that's okay. We don't have a dogma. We don't have anything that says you have to believe like we do. It's whatever you believe, because we're all one. We're all the same. So as humans, we have to have labels, right? We have to have something to call whatever we're experiencing. So we call it different things, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just the way it is. But I choose the word God because that's just what I've always known, and I believe that there is a Creator. I believe there's a power higher than us. And I came across a post the other day on Facebook, and somebody was saying that he was an agnostic, and I'm thinking, does that still exist? With all the evidence that we have a higher power, that we have a Creator, that people are still in that bubble, that it's not real. And the other thing that still exists, and this blew me away about probably 6 months ago, is that people still believe the earth is flat. And I'm like, okay, stay in your bubble, and that's the thing. When there's evidence of something and you still say, no, that's not real, I'm like, okay, no judgment, just stay in your bubble and I'll stay in mine, and all is well with the world.
Robert Doza says, please prayer request for his highest good of all and for his physical left chest pain, which he has caused for himself by sitting in an uncomfortable position working on my laptop while lying in bed.
Been there, done that.
Yes, Robert, you are in such good company. It's amazing. So many people.
You're in the right place.
As a massage therapist, you have no idea how much money I have made over 3 decades on massage with people in their computers.
Absolutely. And Wendy says Daisy is doing good. Thank you.
That. Yes, that's awesome.
We love positive, uplifting news. And we do like confirmations as humans. We're like, we love to see the evidence of things, right?
Oh, for the highest good. Well, we want it for your highest good too, Robert. Not just Robert's, he says, for everyone's highest and greatest good. Oh, yeah. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
And there's a beautiful poem by
Sharon
Boyle. Y'all might want to
Sharon.
Check out.
She wrote it
That's
over a year ago.
That's beautiful. Thank
I
you.
love poetry and I love writing. I used to have a whole binder full of poems that I wrote, and unfortunately I lost them, and I wrote them prior to the internet, so or computers for myself. I never had a computer to type them all out, but yeah, I love just sitting and creating. And when we open up our sacral, and there we go, we're opening up our sacral today. When you open up that sacral chakra energy, your creativity does flow. And I think this is a time right now, we still are pretty much still isolated. There are certain parts that are coming out of that isolation. But there's time now for you to tap into your creative self and write the poems or write the words down. Sean Perry, we're putting his sister in the circle. He was sitting and creating. He's very artistic. The man is so talented. I don't even have the amount of talent that he does ever in my life of the things that I've done. But he wrote a song for people that were in the situation, in the pandemic and isolation. And the song is so beautiful. And while he was writing that song, his sister was being taken to the hospital with her physical problems. Her heart was failing and all kinds of things going on. So he's dedicated that song to her, and I posted it this morning. Okay, I'm hoping we're back, and I'm hoping we're still on the same stream, that it didn't start and restart, stop and restart, but I'm not sure yet.
Well, I'm still frozen over here, so we'll just see.
Yeah, Sally says frozen, so I think we're still on the same stream.
A new one just started.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, it popped up on my side.
Okay.
And it just did it again for the third time.
Yeah, I think it's a Facebook thing.
I think so.
Because we're not even on Zoom. Yesterday I was blaming Zoom, but I think today it might be Facebook that's messing with us. Yeah, there we are. We've got two people that found us. Rick found us. Hi, Rick. Sorry about that, guys. I hope you all can come back on, because we're getting ready to go into prayer time soon, and we want you guys in here. I just see Rick right now.
Okay, so let me see.
So I'm sharing this one out.
I'm going to, something went wrong. Okay. I don't know for sure where. Okay, you just shared out again. Let me go there.
And Diane says, here we are again. So Diane, I hope you found us.
Okay. I am.
There's Jeryl Ann.
Okay. Rick, I just see Rick.
I just see Rick also, but Diane must be here because she's commenting.
Rick is sleepy today. Well, Rick,
join the club. There's Sharon. You found us.
Okay.
Help us share this one so that people can come into that one. And Carol Allen is back.
It's not giving me a share button.
Sharon Boyle, howdy partners. Hi, honey. And Scarlett's here. Thank you all for finding us so we can join together in our prayer time.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Very interesting with technology right now. Hi, Gabby. So, it's not even Mercury that's in retrograde. It's some other planets, but it sure does seem to be messing with communication, which is what Mercury usually does when she goes in retrograde. Gabby's back. Angie's back. Luann.
Back. Yeah,
Hope.
Diane,
Wellington Marshall. Hi,
Eagle,
honey. Yeah.
Scarlett.
Y'all are coming in. Thank you for finding us back again.
Okay, now I can share.
Yeah, now you can share. It still says we have 27 people on. Jean Lorio. Hi, honey. Welcome. Donna Sandoval. Hi. I'm glad you found us.
Hi, Donna. Good morning. I didn't see you earlier.
Yeah, we picked up some new people.
Awesome.
Maybe that's what the refresh was.
That's what it was
anytime there's a reset or a refresh, it's like, whoa, here you go. Something new for you.
And Sherry Gatewood is back with us.
Deirdre's here.
Hey, good morning, Deirdre.
Good. Thank you all for finding us again.
How did I miss you?
Before we were interrupted by technology. We were talking about the sacral chakra, and they really want to get this message out. So they're going to, the angels, are going to lead us in opening that up. Luann, you can run, but you can't hide. Absolutely. So the power of creativity is when there's something that's on your heart that says, spell this out, say it, just get it out there. There's a reason for that. So don't hold it inside. Don't choke down those words or that message for somebody, because it needs to be heard. Just like when that song just kept playing, it would not go away. And I was getting kind of irritated with it. I'm like, just stop already.
Yeah.
As soon as somebody got their message, it's gone. It's gone. I can't even tell you what the lyrics are right now. So just speak up and speak out and use your creativity. Yeah, that's what we're being called to do right now. So I see a lot of you did find us. Thank you for finding us. And what's beautiful is this chat that Restream, which is the way that we spread things out there, that we're live. This chat keeps all of those messages that you all typed in. So we're able to scroll back and see if anybody put prayer requests in before we were kicked off. And I know, Robert, you had mentioned yours.
Yes.
And we put Sean Perry's sister in. I do want to put Camille DeSalm in there. We lift her up every day on here, as well as my friend Yvonne down in South Florida. And I know she's not with us this morning, but Rosie Shapiro, we always pray for her brother Matthew and put him in here with us. Yeah. So keep coming in, keep finding us. Kim Siegel's friend forgot his name, needs prayers, please.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We'll do that.
Y'all are amazing. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for being persistent in finding us and not just saying, oh, well, they're done.
Bye-bye. That's really nice.
Yeah, because we got kicked all the way off. Sometimes it just flutters, but it comes back on. This time it was like I had to hit that go live. And I'm sitting here talking, and then I see the big go live, and I'm like, okay, third try.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
Yeah. And didn't we need some laughter this morning?
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Laughter, we talk about raising our vibrations every day. And one of the quickest and best ways, and Luann, if you're out there, Luann Terrio had mentioned, I think it was last week, that we were talking about laughter, and she said she was watching the Carol Burnett reruns.
Oh, I love those.
Last night. Guess what I did after we got done talking? I went in my room, and I was just not quite ready to go to sleep yet. So I went back and I started with the very first episode. Oh my gosh, how young was she when she started that? And funny, I just had forgotten. I used to watch it every week, and it was so much fun to watch that. So thank you, Luann. Had you not have mentioned it, I probably would have never, ever clicked on it, and I did, and it was really fun to watch that. So. Okay.
So Gabby says, okay, I'm speaking up so it goes away. Awesome. I've been very happy with my progress releasing a that relationship. Today I spoke my truth to him and he agreed to leave me alone. Yay.
Congratulations.
But I have a very heavy heart now. Need to send it on its way. There, I spoke it. And we're speaking it with you. We're speaking that into existence, that this heavy heart of yours does release. And we never want to hurt anybody with our words, but we also want to speak the truth. We can't keep being pushed down and held down. We have to let our energy up and out, which is what you did. So, there's no reason to feel guilty about anything that we say when we're being authentic. Yeah. And so that's what I feel is just that residual that's there because you did confront. And I hate confrontation. I hate it with a passion. But sometimes it's so necessary to really get your message out there, especially if somebody is not hearing you.
Right.
You have to be very stern and persistent in what it is that you need to let out. So I am very, very happy that you did that. And we're all lifting you so that heaviness does go away.
And congratulations on having the courage to do it. It takes a lot of courage to dive deep and be your authentic self, because we are taught not to confront. We are taught to pretty much take whatever comes our way. So that's growth. That's really do pat yourself on the back and wish them both well. And, forgive yourself, forgive him, forgive everybody. And, I'm happy to hear this. I really am. We have some more.
And we're past the time, so we're going to have to hurry.
Yeah. Diane Deagle says, my friend in the hospital suffering from liver problems. Please pray for him and his family. Absolutely.
Yeah. And thank you, Angie. She stated that Gabby is not alone. And she knows how this feels. So, absolutely. I think many of us have been there in that place of just not feeling like we can speak our words authentically. Yeah. So let's work on the sacral for a minute. And I'm glad that most of you came back and found us. And one more prayer request, or two prayer requests. Hope, can you pray for the healing of my feet? We absolutely will.
Absolutely.
And Donna Sandoval, prayers for my next steps. I'm getting by day to day. I had a great Mother's Day with my boys, but I feel very guilty that I have decided to leave their dad. I keep second-guessing myself in my decision to do that. I'm unsure of the next steps. So, yes, we definitely will.
And who was that? I'm sorry, I don't have it.
That is Donna Sandoval.
Okay, Donna. Yeah. Absolutely, Donna. Yeah. And we have a new viewer, V.E. Watt from Scotland.
Oh, welcome from Scotland.
Welcome, yes, absolutely.
And so much love to everyone as we go into this prayer time. Feel into that love that we're all just kind of wrapping arms around those that are hurting right now, those that are making those life-changing decisions. That's not easy to do. And I know that. I've been there. I've been in that energy of, oh my gosh, what am I doing? So let's lift all of us up that are making some life-changing decisions. Absolutely. Or just making decisions every day that will affect the rest of our lives, right?
Yeah, and I think a lot of people are in that place, especially right now. And good morning, Beth.
Hi, Beth. Welcome.
Balserzak,
welcome.
Yeah, welcome.
So we are going into our meditative prayer time because we're way over time to start.
It's time. And I will be right back and join you as you progress.
All right. So let's start to take that moment to center. That's the first thing we do anytime that we're going to release, anytime we're going to do any kind of energy work. The very first step is to just start breathing in deeply and feel that energy inside of you, because it gives life to us. Our breath that we take in, it gives life into our cells in our body. As we take the energy into our lungs, we forget sometimes to really breathe in deeply. We just do that, what we call normal breathing, which is just taking in a breath and letting it back out. But to really center and balance and have the full benefit of what our breath does for us, fill up that air, fill up the lungs. Take the time to envision there's a balloon inside of your chest and you're blowing it up. So you want to take in that much air that you would fill a balloon with that air, because our lungs kind of are like a balloon. They do fill up, inflate, and then as we exhale, it deflates. So let's take a moment to do that. I like to touch my heart center because that brings the focus there. So if you want to do that as well, you can put your hand there, you can put fingers there, ever how you want to do it. Sometimes I make a mudra and place that on my heart just for that energy of calling in the unconditional love, calling in the that beautiful accepting type of energy. So ever how you want to do it, just start to breathe in and focus on the breath. And when you focus on it, see it, visualize breath coming into you. Just see it as like a wind that's blowing, and you can give it a color if you want. What color are you inhaling? Are you bringing in beautiful blues or pinks or green. Green is the energy of healing. Right now, as you're starting to see color coming into your lungs, I want you to start to see a beautiful orange color. And we can all visualize what that looks like. I want you to see the fruit, an orange fruit, and see the color of that, of the peel on the outside of the fruit. See that color of orange and start to breathe it in. Take it all the way into your lungs. Let it just sit there for a moment. All this beautiful energy of orange. And then breathe it back out, relaxing and releasing anything that's unlike love. Breathe it out of your lungs. And then as you breathe that orange energy in again into your lungs, see it start to swirl around you. It's starting to really go outside of your body and make a circle. Envision there's a hula hoop around you, and that hula hoop is orange, just like the orange that we described, that beautiful fruit that we love, the orange, and see the color of it. See it swirling now around and around your body. Which direction is it flowing? Pay attention to that. Is it going clockwise around your body, or is it going counterclockwise? As it goes clockwise, if that's your case, the energy is moving up as you move in that direction. See it flowing upward as that energy moves. Or maybe it's not moving. Maybe you just see the hula hoop just sitting there in mid-air, not moving at all. What is your hula hoop doing? If it's moving counterclockwise, then the energy's moving down, further down from where you envision it sitting. And now we want to move that energy downward. We want to move it down to your sacral chakra, about the place of your waist on your body, on your torso. And let's see us all with that hula hoop. See it going around. Feel the motion of that energy as it moves around you. Many of us know what it feels like to have a hula hoop and try to keep it up and balanced in the air. Feel this energy as it stays balanced around your sacral chakra. Feel that motion of the energy as it moves. And I feel a lot of it is slow right now. I'm feeling a slow motion with your hula hoop. So let's feel into that. What is that all about? Is the energy a little stuck for some people? And I feel that a lot of people have this chakra closed up. The sacral chakra not only is about your creativity, it's also about enjoying life, enjoying the pleasures of life. This is about your sensuality, being able to be open with pleasure. It's about your sexuality. So there's a lot of closed up sacral chakras here. Let's open it up. Open it up. Just envision your hula hoop of energy and see it now. Which direction is it flowing now? Did it shift? Did it open up more? Do you have a bigger hula hoop than what you started with? Is that energy expanding? And the more you watch it, the more you focus on it, it's going to come out. It's going to be expanded. So focus on that energy right now. Focus on the color orange and actually see the color. See it swirling around your body. Feel into it. Orange is a fun color. It's a lot of fun to create with orange. You can create a beautiful sunset with all of that deep, deep orange. Or you can have a bright orange in your life and play with it, have fun with it. So what color is your sacral chakra right now? And if it's kind of faded, why? Just feel into that. Feel into what am I not allowing in my life? Am I not allowing pleasure? Am I not allowing my creativity to open up? Am I not seeing those words that want to flow out of me Am I not seeing them being expressed? Is nobody hearing my song that I'm singing inside? Is nobody seeing my beautiful picture that I'm drawing or I'm painting? Whatever it is that's stuck in there, let's open up to it. Keep doing the hula hoop. Keep moving around, swirling that energy around you, whichever direction it may be going right now. There's no right or wrong way. That energy moves around you, all around the body. As it comes to the back of your body, I'm feeling some pains in there. I'm feeling some low back pain. So let's clear that energy. And you're going to clear it with your breath. So if you're owning that pain right now that I'm feeling into, take a deep, deep breath of orange energy into your lungs and breathe it all the way down to your sacral chakra. See it going to the back of your body, right to where that pain is. Focus on it and let that energy move the pain. Let it start to move. And as it moves, let's move it up, going up the spine with that energy, all the way up. Let it go up. And it's going to travel all the way up to your shoulders. Feel it now in your shoulders. And then up and out. See it actually moving out of your body when it comes to the shoulder joint. It's going to release right there in that place. And I felt like a fog lifting. So yes, whoever had that low back pain that I was tapped into, that was beautiful release of that. And if the pain's not all the way gone for any of you, do it again. Keep moving your hula hoop and breathe in the orange into your lungs and let it travel down your body. You know where that pain's sitting. Maybe it's in the middle of your back. Maybe that's where you're feeling it, or up at your shoulder blades. Wherever that pain is, breathe right into the pain. And let's set our intention that this pain is leaving my body. And you can say that. This pain is leaving my body as it travels upward, up through your spine, to your shoulders, and out the shoulder joint area. That's the portal where it's going to release from your body. And now feel into it. Scan that area where you were feeling pain before. See if there's a release of that pain. I feel peace. I see the hula hoop motion now. I see a lot of expansion that's happened here in this area. It's like I'm hearing 1,000 radio stations playing at the same time. There's a lot of messages, a lot of energy that's starting to swirl around inside of each of us, starting to come to form. And whatever that form looks like to you, whether it's words or paintings or just speaking your truth and speaking out, take that, let it come into you as your unique message for you to be shared out from you. It feels really good right now, and I want to know after we finish if anyone felt that release, if you felt the energy move, if you felt pain disappear or not be quite as intense as it was. Let's feel into that. And at the end of this prayer time, it is our intention that whatever was stuck in there in that sacral area be lifted up and out of your body. And you can continue to do this anytime that there's energy that needs to be moved. Come back to this area or any of the chakras and see your hula hoop of energy moving around you. Feel into it and the movement of it, if it's going fast or slow, or if it's just stopped and stuck. And I'm being guided to go up to the high heart and the throat area as well. And let's do some release there. because some of it is old beliefs and old patterns and old tapes that are playing that says you're not good enough to do this. You're not good enough to release. You're not good enough to feel creative. You'll never be a Da Vinci. So why even bother? There's that type of energy floating around right now. So let's release that. Release your unworthiness and feel into being enough. No comparisons, no competition, just being your authentic self. You are the best Da Vinci ever. That is you. That's you inside that's crying out to let that energy be released. Yeah, I'm just feeling that energy now. Get into the movement of it. Get into the swirl of energy. And let it take you to that place that says, I am enough. I am worthy. And I'm going to open my throat up and my voice up. And I'm going to speak. And speak your words without fear of what anyone else says or criticizes or judges or reacts to. This is just you being your authentic self. And I have chills as I say this. Somebody just woke up to that. Somebody just owned that these are my words. They're about me. They're not about anybody else. They're only for me to be my authentic self. If there's thoughts swirling around, let those thoughts come out of you also and be expressed. You create with your thoughts. You create with your words. So create the beauty you want to see in your life. Create the acceptance of yourself right now. And then put that out there into the world. Not with arrogance, not with ego, but with that spiritual, really healthy way of saying, this is me. This is me. And I'm going to be me. I'm going to state whatever it is I'm feeling unapologetically. This is me. And let's all go to that place of not being apologetic for feeling what we feel, for saying what we say out of love. Lots of emotion. That's great. That's great. I love that. I love when I feel into your emotions and I feel that release that's happening. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for doing that. Woo. So now that we've cleared out some energy, let's take in some grounding. We need to ground at this point. And I'm asking Archangel Jeryl to help us do that. To help us all find that balance and that center now. Now that we've gone to that place of opening up, we need to come from a very balanced and centered place as we speak our words, as we state what's on our heart and in our minds. Let's do it in the energy of love, which Jeryl is bringing to us right now. Bringing in also the energy of Mother Earth and letting that travel up to our hearts. Holding on to whatever gemstone you hold on to for balance. What do you hold on to for grounding? I love to hold black tourmaline. I love hematite. So whatever it is for you, grab that stone. Hold that in your hand as you breathe in the energy of being grounded and balanced. As you breathe into feeling that you're not alone, because you really are not alone. The angels are right there with you. We are all together. We're all bonded together in love. So we're gathered as a collective together. Let's hold each other right now, feeling very balanced and very centered. And let's lift up all the prayer requests, anything that was mentioned, whether it was typed in a comment or felt and remembered in your heart and your mind. or spoken out loud verbally. Let's hold all of that energy up right now, taking it all in, lifting up our beautiful Mother Earth, this planet, all of its inhabitants, lifting up all of our healthcare workers and police, our government officials, everyone making decisions that affect all of us. So as we lift up that energy, we're going to now release it because we don't want to hold on to anything. Anything that is not ours, it needs to come up and out. So using your authentic voice, speaking your truth, let's let it go. And let's say, I let it go. I let it go. I release it to the universe. I release it to the God of my understanding. It's not mine to keep. It's mine to care for. And I hold that care and that concern and that love inside of me. But it's not my burden. And that burden is being lifted up to be accepted by the Creator, by Source God energy. And let's do that. Let's allow that we can turn that over. We can let it go. And when you say, I let it go, that's a commitment. That's you saying, I'm not going to hold on to any string attached to it. So as you let it go, see Archangel Michael cutting that string, cutting the cord to all these prayer requests. Just letting it go. Let go of the how and get ready for the miracle. Get ready for answered prayers. However they're answered, it may be a different way than what we expect it to be, and that's okay. That's not for us to decide. We just let it go and ask God to look at it, to handle it in the best and highest way possible for that individual or for our world, whatever we're lifting up. And thank you. Let's give gratitude. Gratitude to God. Gratitude to the angels. Gratitude for each other that come together here, that are persistent in staying together. And let's hold each other up with gratitude today. Let's really show gratitude to each other. Saying thank you. I appreciate you. You are in the right place. You came here for a purpose. You came here to experience unconditional love today. You might not have known that, but this is where you ended up. And while you're here, and as we go from this group today, we're going to just send out and keep sending out that energy of unconditional love. And here on this group, we share with each other. We share love, and we share that gratitude and that appreciation. So let's do that now. We call it the heart telephone. As we give out love, you know how energy travels. You can't see it, but it does go through the telephone, through the airwaves. And that's what we do. We bond together with each other. We hold each other, whether you're holding their hand. Let's do that today. Let's hold hands. So there's a person on both sides of you, energetically. Grab their hand. Just grab on and give it a big squeeze. Squeeze their hand. And then look at them. Look at the person on your left and tell them you love them. Just say, I love you, in whatever language you speak.
I love you.
And then let that energy go across the air through each person, filling them up with your energy, your beautiful love energy, and let it come back into your heart. Squeeze the hand of that person on your right as they give it back to you, expanded, energized, and feel it in your heart. And let's give it away to each other now. So you're now envisioning the whole group standing there, still holding hands. Everybody's connected. And we're going to say thank you, I love you, to the whole group on the count of 3 so that we're all doing it at the same time, no matter where we are in the world. This is going up all over the world right now and raising the vibration. The words are thank you, I love you, in whatever language you speak. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. I love you. So much love for every one of you. I love you so much. And those of you that came back during that prayer time, thank you. Thank you for coming back and finding the group and participating.
Yes.
Lending your energy to everyone else's energy. And I see some of you that did jump in. Sabrina Cadillo, thank you for being with us today. And Luann found us again.
And Ann Hofer, and good morning. I have not seen her in a couple of years. We used to go to church together, and she moved away. So it's nice to see you. I hope you and Don are doing well.
Yes. And who said they smelled oranges? Carol Allen. I smelled oranges.
Yeah.
Yes, the mind is so powerful. When you envision that, it doesn't know that you don't actually have one there in your hand. It says, ooh, oranges.
Yeah.
Yum. So I asked, while we were doing that healing that took place with the sacral, did anyone have an experience? And did anyone feel the energy move and expand or leave your body if you were having some physical discomfort before? And did it really affect you in any way while we did it? Yeah. And Gabby says, I didn't realize how much I needed that. Everyone, thank you and so much love. Yeah. And you're so welcome.
Awesome. I look forward to these meditations in the morning. Yeah. It gets your day started off right.
Yeah, it does.
And at 9:30, please join Diana at the playground. And also Mira's on at 9. And then the daily meditation, is it at 11 today? Or what time do you remember?
I believe it's 11.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, just go to Enlightened World Network, and there's a list of the daily shows.
Yeah, there's a TV guide.
Yes, absolutely.
So Scarlett says, mine was sticking, but got going in the end.
Good.
Yay.
Yeah.
And Luann says, I was feeling dizzy, like floating. Yeah, and that's what happens when we start feeling into the motion of our chakras. They do move. They move in a swirl, in a circle around us. So, yeah, you might have been feeling yours as it tried to, it feels like yours tried to balance out. So there may have been some dizziness as it was like trying to figure out, okay, which way are we going here? So, yay. And Gabby, she felt it in her heart, and she felt it lift and cried a fair bit. Awesome. I knew there was somebody releasing those tears. So thank you. Thank you all for sharing. You can continue to put that in the comments. I do look at those after. And you're so welcome to all of you that are saying thank you and giving us the hearts. You're so appreciated. I love you so much. And we're so happy that this exists. And we're so happy that you found it, all of you.
And Jean Lorio said it was very powerful. Thank you,
Good.
Jean, for commenting.
Good. Awesome. Okay, ladies,
Time to get
9
ready
o'clock
for the
is
day.
9's coming up soon. That will be Mira's show at 9, and then at 9:30, Diane comes on with her show. And you're so welcome, all of you. And please have a beautiful, beautiful day. And just keep feeling into your energy, being your authentic self, and get creative. I want to hear some of the creativity that's going to come out of all of this.
Absolutely.
And Sherry Seymour says her low back released some.
Oh, yeah.
And so, Sherry, keep doing that, honey.
Yeah.
Keep doing the expansion, breathing in the color, wherever that pain is in your body, like the low back, that's going to be the orange energy. Envision that orange, breathe it in and let it go right where that pain is. If the pain is more in your heart, you want to envision a green energy. So breathe in green right into your heart center and that beautiful heart chakra, and let that pain just go. Gabby, that's for you, I think. That's your message right now. Breathing green into your heart and then letting it expand out. I love you. Thank you for being here. And remember tonight at 8 o'clock, if you want to tune in and get some angel messages there, join me on Angel Heart Radio.
I love you, everybody.
Namaste, y'all.
Yes, namaste, y'all, as Deirdre
I
would
love
say.
you, Deirdre. She is saying it in the comments.
Yes, I love you. Okay.
Thank you.
Mwah.
Beautiful day, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.